Well, folks, welcome to the pregame show. It's been so long, Annik, and I think we got to go back to our traditional ways. I saw you did it with Derek, but we got to start the show with a dad joke. So here it is. I got one for you. Now, our town decided to start a hockey team, consisting, though, of only old men. We had to call it the Jerry Hat-Tricks. Welcome to the pregame show.
Oh, buddy, that was a good one.
Even my dog, even Sherman's upset about that joke. Oh, he's screaming right now. He's so upset.
In the spirit of Father's Day weekend, it had to be a crappy dad joke. So you're welcome.
You missed it. That was the worst they could come up with.
The fans have to be honest. They missed this.
Yep, you guys do.
They have to. How's it going?
Going good, going good. Here we are, Game 5 in the Stanley Cup semifinals, and it's 2-2. I almost thought for a second, does somebody have the lead? Because we've been so used to, doing pre-games with, well, actually, it's been forever since we've done one anyway. But the last time we did one, I'm pretty sure, was when we kind of counted the Habs out against the Leafs, which, according to your shirt, was a big mistake. So
a very big mistake. I mean, this is now the lucky shirt, courtesy of Hockey Life on Twitter. You guys go give them a follow and buy your Toronto Maple Leafs hilarious shirt. Just keep rocking it. It's amazing. We have good luck when I wear this shirt. I didn't wear it last game, and I truly apologize from the bottom of my heart to everybody. We lost because of me and not because of Chris Lee. But it is what it is. Changing the luck again tonight. Yeah, the last pregame show we did was when Montreal was down 3-1 to Toronto, and we said goodbye to everybody, and thank you for watching. Thanks for the season. But here we are, 2 rounds later. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts that was how we finished things off. And like, I at this point where I'm at today, I can't not believe in the team anymore. And it's not that I didn't believe, it's just I don't know if it's and I don't know if it's just like too much of the media narrative. We just let it get into our brains, and then have that filter and decide how we look at things and how we want to see how we believe things are going to happen. Because at the end of the day, it's all about belief and what no one knows what's going to happen. The players don't know the outcome, but they are the ones that are going to decide it at the end of the day. And the media isn't, and the fans aren't either, really. So I just haven't known how to try and predict the playoffs. So I just haven't been. But today, before I came on the air with you here, I was thinking, you know what? I think the guys are going to do it. Like, for the first time, like, I actually inside felt like
there's a little bit of hope.
Do it. Yeah, like I just I don't always have those like inklings, like I don't always get those sort of premonitions, if you will, about what's going to happen. But this usually if I do, I share it, and that's where I'm feeling right now, is that like I don't have a huge explanation for it other than, and actually this will be one of the topics for us today. And I think this is really a big deal for the series going forward. It won't be the refs having the final say. I think it's going to be whoever wins the mental game will win this series. So you had a couple quotes from like Gallagher, Caulfield, Leonard that you want to touch on. And I think mentally this is where it's going to happen right now in terms of who has the mindset to win first.
No, I think it's a great topic to pick for today's pregame show. We've seen it, I guess, throughout the whole postseason, where we're the type of team where we've been told the whole time that we're not supposed to be here. We got lucky to be here. On paper, we're not as good as whoever we're playing against, and we've just pushed through all those adversities, and here we are. So at some point, mentally, you have to be super strong to put yourself in that position and come out as a winner, right? So the team has been doing a great job with that. Gallagher has said it, I don't know if it was this morning or last game, I can't remember, but it was in the past few days. He said that we technically are not the ones who have the pressure right now because we have absolutely nothing to prove. We've already proven what we have to prove by being here. Vegas is the type of team that is supposed to sweep us and just win everything. So by competing with them, and right now the series is tied. Anything can happen. So Gallagher made a great point that Vegas is the one with the pressure right now. They have something to prove, and we don't. We've already proven it. We're just here for fun, and if we get somewhere, perfect. We're proving people wrong. All that matters. And then you take a look at Robin Lehner, who turned around and said that he could predict Cole Caulfield's type of play, where he shoots, how he scores, and he would stop everything. And he's just apparently the Cole Caulfield whisperer. But guess what? Cole Caulfield turns around and says, you know what? If I'm in his head, good. If he expects me to shoot high, maybe I'll be in his head and I'll shoot low. Like, why would you turn around and say, I figured this player out and this is what he's going to do? Is he playing mind games too? Possibly. But if I'm a player that's being criticized or being figured out, this is motivation for me to say, you think you got me figured out? Buddy, you don't even know me. I've been in this league for like 10 minutes. So hold my beer and I'm just going to take care of it tonight. So
hold his beer in Canada because he's not even 21. Cole can't even drink it.
Yes, hold my buble in Vegas and let me take care of this. So no, I think whoever wins the mental game first is going to win the series, like you said. Or we might absolutely be just left field wrong right now, and it's just going to be not what we're expecting. I don't know what to expect. It's different every game. But one thing's for sure is when we have an off game like we did in Game 3, where we came out flat, not ready, no shots on net, we got lucky. We proved that we had character, and we won. We played great last game. We just lost. We did what Vegas did basically what Vegas did. You know, we stole a game, they stole a game. It's even. Anything can happen in Game 3. Yes, we're in their barn. They don't often lose in their barn, but we won Game 2 in their barn. So it's doable.
Well, they played a fantastic game in Game 2. The Canadiens did.
Yeah.
And that's where the belief level had to come from, at least for me too. Like I thought, like if they get a split in Vegas, that's a big deal. And they played fantastic. Now, mentioning Lehner though, you seem to have some inkling that based on what we're seeing, you know, in the media, and I don't know that it's a for sure thing, because the other night they tried to hide the goalie sticks at the Bell Center before the game so that it wouldn't be clear who was starting. Although we did find out Lehner was starting now. You're saying, from what you're hearing, Marc Andre Fleury's back in between the pipes tonight.
That's what it looked like at practice. That's what a bunch of reporters have been saying. It looks like Marc Andre Fleury is getting the start for Game 5 tonight. I mean, I don't see an issue with it. Whoever they play, I mean, I honestly don't give a crap who it is. I mean, we're going to have a goalie to beat either way. I think in my personal opinion, I would have kept Lehner in. Lehner was on a hot streak last game, and he was determined. And he even said himself, like, I got here 2 hours before the game started to read Twitter, read all the shit talk you guys were doing for it to motivate me. So he's got something to prove, clearly. That's what it seems like. So I don't know if it's going to be a redemption game for Marc Andre Fleury after that terrible giveaway in Game 3. He's the type of goaltender, if he has a crap game, he's going to bounce back even harder on the next game. So anything could happen, or we can just be in his head again and he's going to doubt everything he's doing, right? So again, the mental aspect comes in.
It does, and I think early goals haven't been a thing in this series. So kudos to the goalies. Just, I mean, like, you know, Fleury,
for sure.
Lehner, Price, whoever's in net. I think that anybody who gets the first goal early, like in Game 1 when Vegas kind of was all over the Canadiens and got an early lead and never really lost it. That's a theme too. Is there ever going to be a game where there's like more than 3 goals or 4 goals? Because it's pretty rare. 3-2, right? That's probably actually, or 4-1 when Vegas won Game 1. But like we saw Tampa last night, like just
8-0.
I don't want to say destroying the Islanders.
It was a massacre. It was a massacre.
Yeah, so like
I haven't seen a playoff game so one-sided in a long time. So, but I'm not going to touch on Tampa Bay here. But no, like you're saying, it's been such a high, like a tight game, a tight series, that I guess it gives props to both goaltenders who are playing extremely well. It's a goalie duel, right? We've said it from the beginning of the series. Marc Andre Fleury is an incredible goaltender, and he's going to basically face off Carey Price, which is, I mean, a brick wall. Let's be honest. But Carey Price is the type of goaltender where you give him 3 goals, you often win a game. So we're going to have to figure out a way to capitalize on Marc-Andre Fleury's screw-ups, rebounds, get guys in front of the nets. Obviously, we need more shots on nets. Like, we can't have a repeat of Game 3 where you're starting the third period off in a single-digit shot clock. Like, that can't be happening. You're not going to constantly win games out of luck. It's not going to happen.
That's why this series is pretty even as it is. I think luck has evened out so far.
Yeah.
Puck luck is a thing. It's part of hockey, but I think the series is nice and even right now, and that's why I feel like the players will ultimately decide. And team defense has been huge for the Canadiens in this playoff run. So that's the other thing too, is in front of Carey Price, the forwards are playing really well defensively. We're not seeing any lineup changes for the Canadiens tonight, and that's a good thing, I think. That because I mean, look how close Game 4 was. It was 1-1 going into overtime. It was one shot away, right? So I don't think many people thought that there was going to be any lineup changes. No. And I think that's a good thing. So I feel like this team, these players that are on the ice right now deserve an opportunity to go into Vegas, get game 5, and then go back to Montreal. And the Quebec holiday is Saturday, so it'd be pretty amazing to see the Canadiens wrap it up. What's the name of the holiday? You got to tell us because you're obviously better.
La Saint-Jean-Baptiste is going to be during Game 6. So, I mean, Shaner predicted it. He's like, Montreal's going to come back for Game 6 and win the series on Saint-Jean, which would be, I mean, a shit show in Montreal, let's be honest. It'd be the best gift for our fellow Quebecer friends. But I don't know. I mean, if I'm playing Game 5 tonight, I'm playing it as a Game 7. You absolutely need to come back to Montreal with that lead. No other way. You can't take them easy. We already know that they have a very offensive defense. You know, like Pietrangelo is leading their goals against us right now. So if we're able to shut down some Pacioretty's, Stevenson's probably still going to be out. Some Tuck, Stone, they've got an amazing team. But so far, we've been doing a great job on shutting them down. So I don't know what it's going to take for us to score more. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say I don't know what kind of team we're going to be seeing coming off the ice. I'm hoping it's going to be a team that's ready. But in the past few games, it's been kind of like a mix of both. But like I said, I'm expecting for us to come out tonight and have it like a Game 7 atmosphere.
You know who I think is going to start to factor in these next 2 games is Jeff Petrie, the beautiful man himself. By the way, get your beautiful man shirt on habstonight.net. It is out there. But I really think that Montreal is going to activate Jeff Petrie and their defense a little bit more to try to get more offense. That's what I think is going to happen. I think they are going to have to risk at some point, whether it's Game 5 or 6. I think they're going to have to roll the dice a little bit more and try to maybe just bring more of an offensive push, whether it's at 5-on-5. I think that's what's going to have to happen. I think Petrie could be more involved. And that's what I really want to see, because we haven't really seen any goals from our defense in this series that I can think of. But that's what I would like to see. I think that Montreal has to get a bit more risk reward, if they're going to win this series, because we need to see some offense from our defense. That's what I'm thinking. And actually, right now,
sorry, I'm just putting down my desk to sit down.
That's okay. You should see the cool desk Annik has, by the way. It's unbelievable. This is a mobile desk. Like, that is the coolest thing ever, by the way.
It's fun to just stand and sit, but I mean, once you're standing for too long, sometimes it's gotta get comfy.
Yeah, you need to get comfy for sure. And Sherman, the poor guy, he's taken care of. He's fed. He's been walked, everything, but he wants to be down here so bad right now. So if you hear him hollering, sorry guys, but we'll have to bring him on maybe next show.
Do a puppy show.
Get Cooper and Sherman to meet each other on camera or something. But
he's just pumped for tonight's game. He's going at it, and we don't mind.
He's going to be asleep at 9:00 when the puck drops. My gosh, like he's, I don't know what his deal is, but anyway, that's just my small prediction tonight was just, I feel like the Habs are going to win this series. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I just think it's the mental edge again. That's where I think whoever wins the mental game is going to win this series. And as you can see, the guys going back and forth, like you don't see Caulfield talking much about talking about other players or having players talk about him, or Galley's got a point. I mean, the Canadiens are just kind of enjoying the ride at this point. Vegas is expected to win. The NHL narrative you hear out there is that like they want Tampa and Vegas in the Cup final. Well, I think the Canadiens have it in them. Yeah, I think the Canadiens have it in them to push that narrative aside.
100%. I mean, we're beating the odds. That's what matters. And even if we don't make it out of this round, we have proved whoever we did need to prove wrong. In my book, my goal was to beat Toronto. And I've said it several times, I did not care what happened after round 1 because my Stanley Cup was beating Toronto. But we didn't come this far just to come this far, right? If you're here, take advantage of it. Dale has said it multiple times. The last time they were in the conference finals was in 2014. So you don't know when this opportunity's going to knock on the door again, especially for guys like Shea Weber, Carey Price, our veterans on the team, right? So I just want to do it for them.
I think also too, it's about proving themselves right too. Like I think that's what they want to prove to themselves first, that they not only belong but that they can win this thing. And Vegas first. That's what we're going to focus on. But did you want to wrap with some predictions before we head off into the Vegas sunset, so to speak?
3-2 Montreal. Not overtime because my heart can't handle that anymore. I'm going to go Lehkonen, Jeff Petrie, and KK.
I like it. I like your picks. Actually, if I go by I actually technically did make some picks because if you play the Tim Hortons hockey thing, I think
you could win.
You can win free coffee for a week. Like if you get it's got to be a goal though. Like assists don't count. So I think
it does not get more Canadian than this, right? You can win free coffee from Timmy's for a week.
Come on. Like, well, you get like 10 points for one player's getting, like, if you get one player right, it's 10, 2 players 50, and then 3 players 150 points. So I just want to pull it up here who I picked because I'm pretty sure I went with all Habs. Like I'm tired. Oh no, I didn't. I picked Alec Martinez as my third guy. Darn it. Okay. So I have.
You could have just made that up.
I know. I didn't want to lie. I have too much of a guilty conscience. So I went with Galley, Lecky, and Alec Martinez. And I'm sorry for picking Martinez. I hope that I'm wrong. And I get
hey, you never know.
But, yeah, I was right about him in the last round. So, anywho, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it's been fun to jump on pregame again with my my former partner in crime. It seems. Do check out our website, habstonight.net. Lots of merchandise coming out. Pretty much after every game, we've got new stuff. We just released the the Vegas referee shirt. What was it again?
Vegas Golden Refs. The referee has a nice little golden bucket and golden whistle.
We talked a little as possible today about the referee narrative.
We move on. It's been the star of the show for the past week. We're moving on. Focus on tonight.
Yeah. So, and I think we really made that shirt for the fans because they requested it. So we did.
Yes.
We've already got orders placed today. So very cool.
It's great.
Follow us on social media, guys. We live tweet throughout the games. We let you know when our new clips are going out throughout the week. So follow us on social media. Subscribe to the Habs Tonight YouTube channel here. Nate Thompson coming on tomorrow night for We See Wednesday. So don't forget to check that out also.
It will, sorry to cut you off for Nate Thompson. Yeah. It will be a pre-recorded episode due to schedule conflicts. It was supposed to be live, but it will be released at the usual time at 8 p.m. Eastern. It will just be pre-recorded during the day. Schedule conflicts with Dale and preparations for his season, which is no big deal, but it will still be coming out at 8 p.m.
Yep. So We See Wednesday with Nate Thompson, pre-recorded, but still going to be great content. Of course, he was just on the Winnipeg Jets. We can get some insight about that team, maybe whatever Nate lets us know. But it'll be a good chat either way. And Nate Thompson was a great Hab. I got his shirt, of course, because the last name connection. I had to do it.
There you go.
So, but yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Subscribe, check out the website. Enjoy the game tonight. If we win, I might sneak on for a post game. We're not going to make any promises. It's a very, very late game, of course, but we'll see what happens.
We'll keep you posted.
What happens. We'll keep you posted and let you know. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Go Habs, go, and we'll see you very soon.
Take care.